These are my 5 tips I'm going to use to become a better streamer. Hi, I'm Adrian and welcome to the AV Hub. This is the first video on this channel and it is a video setting out my expectations for myself so I can communicate them to you and hopefully get some feedback as well. So recently I started streaming. First it was a Mixer until that has sadly gone. And secondly, now I'm over on Twitch and you can come watch me stream on Twitch at AV Hub on Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then a couple of days in between. But the reason why I'm making this video, as the title suggests, is I want to outline what I believe are the 5 keys to success for me in this endeavor of streaming. Hopefully they work for you, but this is something that I want to try out myself, and let me know if you have any advice for me. As I said, I am fairly new to this, so leave comments down below to let me know. These are my 5 tips I'm going to use to become a better streamer. Number 1, create content. Exactly what I'm doing now. Creating content that lives outside of Twitch. Twitch isn't known for its discoverability, but it's not just about being discovered. I think the act of creating content like this also helps develop that part of the brain that harnesses creativity. If I wasn't creating this video right now, I wouldn't be jotting down my thoughts and I wouldn't be jotting down what I would be thinking would work for me to be a better streamer. So in a way, it's a more focused approach to harnessing the ideas that are in your brain and allows you to execute on something. And as you continually execute on something, you hopefully get better at it. And that's why I reckon number 1 is to create content that lives outside of streaming. Number 2, it's to listen and be conscientious. And what this means is to focus on what you like and what your audience like as well. And not only that, focus on as well what the streaming world is liking as well. So what's currently trending, etc. I think you need to find a Venn diagram that overlaps these 3 sectors. You got to find it fun yourself. Don't force yourself to do anything that you don't like. And 2, find something that your audience is quite receptive to and they like to be watching and engaging with as well. And number 3, find something that's in the sweet spot where it's got some growth potential as well. The third thing that will help me become a better streamer is to experiment. I'm new to this. I've only been doing this a few months now and I don't know exactly what works and doesn't. This video in itself is a bit of an experimentation. So I think as long as I keep experimenting, I think I'll find something that eventually sticks. So don't always do the exact same thing and expect different results. That at the end of the day is the definition of insanity. So for myself, I'm always trying to mix up what I'm doing and not just whether it be games, it would be what content. For example, I've done Pictionary streams. I've done just chatting. You know, everyone's done just chatting. Just chatting is your friend, so definitely utilize that, and I'll be utilizing that a lot more. Find anything that interests you and maybe will interest your stream and find a niche. I'm actually planning in the future to read a book on stream, see if that's gonna stick. There's other ideas that I have, like potentially writing some of my D&D stories down on stream, whole bunch of variety of content that I'd love to share with my audience. Number 4, the 4th thing I think that is very important is to absorb. And what do I mean by absorb? I mean absorb other people's streams. Don't just stream yourself. I think we can all get caught up in, and I'm guilty of this myself, and this is why I'm taking the time out of, actually I should be like, this is my streaming time, but I'm taking the time out to do something different. And one of those things that I recommend doing differently is absorb other people's streams. So watch other people's content, engage in their community, talk with others, watch YouTube videos, absorb. At the end of the day, each movie director, the best of them that have walked this earth, have some inspiration or something that inspires them. They're inspired by another movie director. At the end of the day, nothing in this world is original, and we should all look at other people's ideas, evolve them, and kind of steal them with pride and make them better, make them your own, and make them something that you can be confident in calling your own. And through that creative process of evolving it to make it your own, you will learn and become a better content creator, streamer, whatever it may be that you want to do. And that's what I'm hoping for myself. For example, if you were to come onto my stream, you would see that I have some interactive elements that interact with OBS. And this came from another lovely streamer called Nutty, which I'll leave down in the description. He has this awesome tutorial showing you how to make interactive elements, but I've made it my own, where you can throw a Pokeball at me on stream and catch me and do a whole bunch of different things like that. So that is one aspect, what I mean by absorbing. If I did not watch that content, did not go out of my way to experience it, I would not have had that on my channel, which I believe adds value to my channel. And number five I think is kind of the most important one, and it's one that I don't believe many of us do, and I'm especially guilty of this myself, and that is leave time for personal development. At the end of the day, I am 29 years of age and I still have a lot of a life to live, and there's a lot of things for me to learn. So if we're not leaving time for that, you become stale and you don't evolve as well as a human being. And what that means for your stream, unfortunately, it could potentially mean the downfall of your stream, because at the end of the day, your stream is you. It's your personality. So leave time to develop on that. And what I mean by that is you go outside, do other things, read a book, engage in a whole bunch of different activities. You know, if you have it, like myself, if I have a passion in Dungeons and Dragons, make sure I'm delving into that. If I have a passion in Minecraft, make sure I'm delving into that content. Don't just be stagnant in the one area that you are. And if there is something else that you want to pursue, for me, like drawing, I'm not a drawer. I try to incorporate that in stream. I try to do what I can to do that outside of stream, to learn about it. So slowly and slowly, maybe one day I could be drawing on stream and it looks like good quality. But at this current stage, my drawings aren't that fantastic. So it's all about personal development. And with that, it opens the doors and opportunities for more content for you to create, and hopefully bring in more viewers that also can reciprocate what you are making. So there's my 5 tips that I'm going to use to try and become a better streamer myself. As I said, I'm all ears, as one of my tips are to listen. I'm all ears to understand what you would recommend for me to do as a better streamer. And I'm talking to, my viewers that are probably watching this video. Appreciate you. And anyway, if you want to be one of those viewers as well, come check me out at AV Hub on Twitch. As I said, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. We play variety games and do a whole bunch of stuff, and I am trying to bring this 5 tips to life. So hold me to it. I'll see you all there. Bye. I have too much shit to say, and I don't know how to say it, because I don't know how to focus on the words that come in my brain.